What's up, guys? I'm Greg Alba. This is John.
So today I caught up Greg on some Venom information.
Yeah.
What's going around circa the internet. In case you guys don't know, I might get some numbers off here. I think about like end of March, John Watts, director of Spider-Man Homecoming, made it very crystal clear. Venom is not connected. The Venom solo movie, nothing to do with the MCU.
In fact, that was like the main thing I heard about Venom.
Yeah.
Was that it's not related.
Yeah,
There's no Spider-Man. No.
Yeah. So there was the Venom information being released, and John Watts made it very clear.
Yeah.
And then a few days ago, Kevin Feige himself said, "No, that's totally Sony's thing. Nothing to do with the MCU." He made it very clear. And then there's this interview that comes out that I just showed John with Amy Pascal, producer of the Spider-Man films, including this upcoming Venom movie, and Kevin Feige's beside her. And I'm sure you guys have like seen some memes or Instagram videos or Facebook posts going on about it, with her saying, "No, it's definitely connected." And Kevin Feige, like his face is not like, his face totally reeks of, huh?
The amount
fake smile to cover this up, and I'm really listening now because I don't know what the hell she's talking about.
It's pretty funny to watch that video, at least as much as I saw of it, because like it seems like each time he does like a huh and then like readjusts, she says something else that makes him do it again.
He does the head like
what? Like there's so much what's going on in that video. Like what are you talking about right now?
And this has just made everything more confusing. Hey, it would be great if Venom is connected to the MCU. That's fantastic.
Yeah,
that gives us hope that we could fucking see Venom in the MCU.
I mean, Venom wouldn't exist without Spider-Man, so
yeah, it would make more sense, and at the same time, it might be better overall. With what John Watts said and what Kevin Feige said just a few days before this interview is making me wonder like a couple of things. One, is Amy Pascal just wrong? Is there just a big misunderstanding as to what's going on with the Venom project?
Or does she really want this to happen, and maybe by saying it out loud,
pulling
she
some
force it
in an interview and making people think that it's putting Marvel in a position to make this happen? I don't think Kevin Feige would want the MCU stamp associated with a movie that's only done by Sony if MCU does not have its creative control over it. Because the thing with the Marvel movies is it's all MCU creative control.
Well, especially after they're rebooting Spider-Man a third time and taking it from Sony.
Yeah.
You know, so it seems like I got the impression there's a pretty decent wedge between those two companies, and you'll see the Marvel logo just whenever they borrow their stuff.
Yeah. I'm kind of there with you. Like, is she doing that thing of, if I just put it out there, have Kevin Feige beside me? Because, you know, like, these are studio people, and they can be kind of manipulative. And
yeah, or is there some kind of, like, is there a surprise
was there
that not
surprise
everybody
that
knows
Kevin
is a
Feige
surprise?
was waiting to reveal? You know, was there going to be some Venom tease in Spider-Man Homecoming? Is there something that she revealed ahead of time that Marvel was intentionally keeping hush? Well, this whole thing has just led everything to be exceptionally confusing, because I'm just left on this side. This Kevin Feige just doesn't look confident in that video. He doesn't look like he's on board with what she's saying. To me, it seems more like maybe Sony just went ahead and maybe they're doing their Venom movie and they think it's connected, but I really don't think MCU boys are going to be comfortable with putting like their association, because I'm sure that's what's going to sell it. If they're able to get away with saying this film is connected to the MCU, that'll probably be its biggest sell.
Yeah.
You know, and maybe Amy Pascal heard the reactions of people being like, why isn't this connected to the MCU? Because that's how I felt.
Yeah, it seems like it's how everybody felt. That was like there were two things about Venom, the movie. One was Tom Hardy, and the other one was Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You know?
She's not going to be in this? I want to do this video because I want to hear what you guys think.
Or is there something we missed?
Is there something we missed? Because I don't think there is something we missed.
There are enough sad Kevin Feige compilations. I feel like this was a genuine what?
Yeah, because he genuinely looked like, that's not what we agreed upon with your Venom project here. Yeah.
what are you playing at here, man?
Maybe Sony's doing a film that is connected to the MCU, but the MCU has no creative input on it. And if the MCU has no creative input on it, I don't think it's going to make people like Kevin Feige very happy.
Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't seem like these projects are in any way related, and now...
You're going to ruin Spider-Man even more.
Like, we already have to do this a third time. Like, please, don't make it any weirder.
Let Marvel just do it.
All right,
let Marvel do the Venom solo movie.
Let the movie come out. Let the poster pass us by. That like horribly photoshopped poster that everybody lost their minds about. Just let us have the movie and then worry about this junk later. Like Venom's not even for a while, right?
Yeah.
Like, they haven't even started shooting that. Let's just do one at a time. Let's just do.
Well, yeah, Venom's in production, and I think it's some bullshit stunt by her, honestly. Or she's just confused.
She just maybe she just didn't know. Maybe there's just not a lot of communication happening, and
they have to release some statement soon that clears this whole thing up. They have to release something that clears it up because because even though she said it, and the fact that Kevin Feige said just a few days before this interview that it's not connected, just makes it all the more confusing because it's so much back and forth, and I'm not going to be telling people, yeah, Venom's connected to the MCU. So right now I'm like, I don't know if they even know for sure if it is right now.
Yeah, and I mean the only thing that everybody knows, at least now, is that the internet knows that something weird just happened, and they're going to have to address that.
Yeah.
I think.
They should.
They ought to. Yeah, I feel like once something like this becomes a meme, you need to address it.
Well, Kevin Feige has to address it, I think, because he's in the video and he doesn't once cut her off and go, no, that's not true.
Playing it professional.
Yeah, he's playing it professional, but he certainly seemed really caught off guard.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think? Is Venom part of the MCU or not? Subscribe to The Real Rejects. Click that notification bell. John Humphrey on Twitter and Instagram, social media manager at Blumhouse. Go check out our exclusive perks and rewards over at patreon.com/therealrejects. Good day.